Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And it's Ayew. That is ended up in no man's land. Played back to the goalkeeper. Justin. And they've switched it over to the other side. Cody. Now Castagna. Cody. Now Sumare. Under goes on a run down the left wing. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Fast. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Chowdhury. Shifted upfield. Maddison. No, that's been intercepted. Ayew. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here?
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Maddison. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that's put paid to a promising move.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Maddison, and he's being shifted off it. Under. Dewsbury Hall.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Maddison. Now Chowdhury. Justin. Well seen, saw that coming. Sumare. And it's Ayew. Dewsbury Hall. Spread it left. He is through here. Under's cross. And that has been knocked clear. Mavididi. That's Tielemans. Justin. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Dewsbury Hall. Pressing high and with purpose. Tries to dink it in. In for a header! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Chowdhury. Now Fast. Chowdhury. Oh, good spread.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Maddison! It's out of play for a goal kick. Sumare to Dewsbury Hall. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Castagna. And it's Ayew. Gets his pass away. Played into them. Gets his head to it! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Maddison. Now Fast. Maddison. Tielemans. Here's Maddison. Maddison. Now this could be it. Vardy! And the first half is done. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, Peter, apart from the lack of goals, I really don't think there's much to criticise. I think they've got to keep doing what they've been doing, and eventually they should find a way to the back of the net. Here's hoping for them.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that interception was most necessary. Ayew is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Ricardo Pereira, Under. Still waiting for the game to take off here, 0-0. Vardy, and Vardy! He's got a goal!
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Leicester take the lead.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Maddison, he's had it taken off him. Shifted it to the flank. Under. And it's Ayew.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Spot on, Peter.
Under! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's been taken short. He's found a way through. Chooses to go back. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he can clear it away. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Dewsbury Hall. Turns and goes back. Has a shot! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Maddison will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Castagna. Leicester perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Ayew. Tielemans. Maddison. Plays a sharp little ball here.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Back into the middle. Oh, well played, well played.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Cody. Now Sumare. Tielemans. Gets to show off his quick feet. That has been slung wide. Tielemans. Looking for the run.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
And smartly reclaimed. Ayew.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Ayew. Leicester close now to seeing this one through to the end. Pinches it off him.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
He's got away. Tielemans gets rid without sophistication. Castagna. That's Tielemans.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Clears it out of harm's way. That'll be a throw.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
And that is that. Leicester have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Vardy claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Yeah, it was a fairly stern test with very little between two teams.